Sister Wives fans worry Robyn Brown will take over Garrison's tribute. Sister Wives Season 19 has been chaotic between Kody and his ex-wives. Janelle and Meri began to take action to get their fair share of the Coyote Pass property. Kody has also expressed his desire to focus on becoming a monogamous couple with Robyn. But things are going to get emotional in the upcoming episode, as TLC digs deeper into the tragic passing of Janelle's son, Garrison. However, some fans worry that Robyn may try to make it all about her as usual. Keep reading to see why. Sister Wives, Kody and ex-wives officially sold Coyote Pass. Things are far different behind the cameras, especially regarding Kody's Coyote Pass property dispute with Janelle and Meri. It was revealed earlier this month that Kody and his ex-wives have sold the entire land for $1.5 million. Since Christine sold her portion of the property to Kody and Robyn for $10 after she left the family, she will not be able to profit from the transaction. The show is a little behind as they're still arguing about the land. Regardless, many Sister Wives fans are glad that Janelle and Meri got their proper share of the property. Fans worry Robyn will take over Garrison's tribute. Some fans on social media discussed why they worry for Robyn Brown following TLC's preview for Sunday's episode. The short preview featured Janelle opening up about Garrison's passing. She was emotional as she told the cameras she doesn't remember the next few minutes shortly after learning about her son's tragic passing, adding that she just got to the car and drove. But the OP worries that Robyn might make everything all about herself. They're hoping that the Sister Wives star would just sit at the back and avoid taking the spotlight during the emotional time. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown pays tribute to Garrison. Janelle and some of her kids previously paid tribute to Garrison as he celebrated his birthday. Janelle later uploaded photos from her late son featuring snaps of beautiful mountains and landscapes. According to the Sister Wives star, some of the photos she uploaded are those that Garrison never got to share, adding, "I'm curating them based off which ones I think are an expression of his artistic talent or seem meaningful." Janelle Brown also said that she has over 2,000 nature photos from Garrison to sort through, but she won't be uploading them all at once. She continued, "I will also indicate which photos are Gar's so they don't blend in with mine, although as you will see, he outclasses mine." The relationship between Sister Wives stars Robyn Brown and Meri Brown has devolved into a public feud marked by accusations, hurt feelings, and unresolved tensions. Central to this conflict is Robyn's claim that Meri mocked and disparaged her in public, a charge that has further fractured their once close bond. This accusation emerged amid the backdrop of their crumbling sister-wife dynamic, exacerbated by Meri's separation from their shared husband, Kody Brown, and the family's relocation struggles. The complexities of this conflict, the circumstances surrounding the end of their friendship, and the broader repercussions for the Brown family are discussed below. The accusation: Robyn asserts that Meri publicly mocked her. Robyn Brown, Kody's sole remaining wife, revealed in a recent Sister Wives episode that she felt very hurt after learning Meri had allegedly bashed and made fun of her in public. Robyn described the betrayal as a pivotal moment in their relationship, stating, "I heard that she was bashing me and making fun of me to her friends in public, and I was very hurt by this." 13. While specifics of the mocking were not detailed on screen, Robyn's comments suggest that Meri's actions undermined her trust and deepened the rift between them. This accusation aligns with earlier tensions highlighted in mid-season trailers, where Meri questioned Robyn's authenticity, asking, "Why tell me you want a relationship and then ghost me?" 16. Robyn's hurt stems from her belief that she consistently supported Meri, even during times when others in the family allegedly ostracized her. "I always had Meri's back, even when people were plotting against her, ignoring her," Robyn asserted defensively. 112. However, Meri's close friend Jen Sullivan offered a starkly different perspective, accusing Robyn of emotional manipulation. "She'd act like she was your best friend and then completely ignore you and hurt your feelings. Like, that's really effed up. Either be an asshole or don't." 13-12. Jen's blunt critique implies that Robyn's perceived duplicity contributed to Meri's disillusionment. The backstory: from allies to adversaries. Meri and Robyn's relationship began with promise. When Robyn joined the family in 2010 as Kody's fourth wife, Meri championed her inclusion, even legally divorcing Kody in 2014 so he could marry Robyn and adopt her children from a previous marriage. 16. This sacrifice initially solidified their bond, with Mary describing Robyn as a good friend and someone she felt very solid with. However, cracks began to form as Kody's favoritism toward Robyn became apparent. Christine and Janelle Brown, Kody's other former wives, later alleged that Robyn subtly influenced Kody's decisions, including the idea for Mary to relinquish her legal marriage status. 16. Christine claimed Robyn planted the notion of Mary's divorce to secure legal rights for herself, a move Mary initially supported but later questioned. 16. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated tensions. Mary, adhering strictly to safety protocols, expressed frustration that Robyn's family excluded her from their quarantine crew, despite Mary having outdoor space for socially distanced visits. "Why, when COVID is happening and I'm following all the rules, do I not get to go over to your house?" Mary lamented. 312. Robyn countered that her hands were tied due to homeschooling 5 children and conflicting schedules, but Mary dismissed this as an excuse, adopting an if they wanted to they would mindset. 3. This period marked the start of their estrangement, with Mary accusing Robyn of ghosting her for months and months. 312. The breaking point: divorce, distance, and distrust. The final fracture occurred after Mary ended her 32-year spiritual marriage to Kody in late 2022 and moved 300 miles away to Utah. Robyn claimed she attempted to salvage their friendship, reaching out to Mary with an invitation to reconnect. "The next time you're in town, let's hang out." 3. However, Mary rebuffed her, stating bluntly, "I don't know how to be friends with my ex-husband's wife." 312. Robyn insisted that their bond transcended Kody. 3 and that this rejection left her feeling heartbroken and confused. Mary, however, argued that rebuilding trust would require a lot of hard conversations, ones she doubted Robyn would approach honestly. "I'm not convinced she would be fully honest with me," Mary admitted. 312. The public mocking allegations further complicated matters. While Robyn framed Mary's actions as a betrayal, fans and commentators speculated about deeper resentments. For instance, a Facebook commenter noted, "If true, good for Mary as Robyn has been mocking the whole family since day 1." 4, suggesting viewers perceive Robyn as hypocritical. Meanwhile, Mary's grief over the relationship's collapse is palpable. "Part of me does kind of grieve the relationship. I thought we were really close. But were we though?" 13. Her ambivalence reflects years of conflicting signals from Robyn, whom she once trusted implicitly. Broader family dynamics, Kody's role and the Coyote Pass fallout. Kody's influence looms large in this feud. Mary has been accusing him of disrespecting her for a long time because he didn't tell her straight up about their breakup. Instead, Kody relied on Robyn as an intermediary, a decision Mary called disrespectful. 9. This dynamic reinforced Mary's belief that Robyn and Kody operated as a united front, isolating the other wives. Christine Brown echoed this sentiment, alleging Robyn's divide-and-conquer tactics. 16. The family's unresolved financial disputes over their Flagstaff property, Coyote Pass, further inflamed tensions. Mary threatened legal action to protect her assets, declaring, "There's a few things I will fight for." 16. While Kody dismissed her concerns as baseless. 16. Robyn, now Kody's sole partner, has become a lightning rod for criticism from the ex-wives and fans alike. Her insistence that she never felt a divide until Mary moved 12 contrasts sharply with Mary's narrative of prolonged neglect. This disconnect underscores the show's central theme, the fragility of plural marriage when trust and communication erode. The sister-wife saga has long been defined by its complex family dynamics, but recent revelations about Kody Brown's treatment of his former wives, particularly Christine Brown Woolley, have sparked intense scrutiny. Central to this discourse is the vocal criticism from Kody's nephew, Ben Brown, who publicly condemned his uncle's disgusting disrespect toward Christine, marking a pivotal moment in the family's public unraveling. In addition to bringing attention to the divisions that exist within the Brown family, this condemnation also brings attention to broader themes such as loyalty, accountability, and the consequences of polygamy. We examine Ben's allegations, the context of Kody's behavior toward Christine, and the implications for the legacy of the family in the sections that follow. Ben Brown's public rebuke, a nephew's defense of Christine. Ben Brown, a nephew of Kody Brown, has emerged as an outspoken critic of his uncle's conduct, particularly targeting Kody's treatment of Christine, his former third wife. In a rare public denunciation, Ben labeled Kody's actions as disgusting, accusing him of systemic disrespect toward Christine and other family members. Ben, known for his candidness, emphasized that Christine's decision to leave Kody in 2021 was a justified response to years of emotional neglect and public humiliation. 314. His comments resonated with fans who have long observed Kody's dismissive behavior, including gaslighting, favoritism toward his fourth wife Robyn Brown, and overt hostility toward wives who challenged his authority. Ben's critique is rooted in his close relationship with Christine and other ex-wives. Despite the family splintering, Ben has maintained ties with Christine, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown, even as Kody's relationships with them dissolved. This loyalty underscores his belief that Kody's actions, not the wife's decisions to leave, are the primary cause of the family's collapse. As Ben stated, viewers have watched Kody disrespect his wives for many seasons. It was no shock when Christine finally had enough. 3. His remarks reflect a broader sentiment among fans and family allies that Kody's behavior eroded trust and unity. Kody's disrespect, a pattern of neglect and gaslighting. Ben's accusations align with documented instances of Kody's mistreatment of Christine. Over 17 seasons of Sister Wives, Kody repeatedly marginalized Christine, dismissing her emotional needs and publicly undermining her role in the family. For instance, Christine's struggles with feeling unheard and unloved were frequently met with deflection from Kody, as evidenced by his infamous remark that he was no longer attracted to her after she expressed dissatisfaction with their marriage. 14. This pattern of gaslighting, where Kody rewrote history to cast himself as the victim, left Christine emotionally isolated, a dynamic Ben condemned as manipulative and cruel. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated tensions, with Kody weaponizing safety protocols to further alienate Christine and other wives. While Robyn and her children were prioritized as part of Kody's quarantine crew, Christine was excluded, deepening her sense of abandonment. Kody's refusal to mediate conflicts or acknowledge Christine's contributions to the family, such as raising 6 children largely alone, culminated in her decision to leave. Ben's criticism underscores how Kody's actions were not isolated incidents but part of a sustained pattern of neglect. 14. Fan reactions and the hero narrative. Christine's departure in 2021 transformed her into a fan-favorite hero, a narrative Ben's comments have amplified. Viewers celebrated her courage in leaving a toxic marriage, with social media flooded by support for her newfound independence. However, Ben's intervention adds nuance to this narrative. By calling out Kody's behavior, he challenges the audience to recognize systemic issues within the Brown family structure, rather than framing Christine's exit as an isolated act of bravery. Fans have echoed Ben's sentiments, with Reddit threads and Facebook groups dissecting Kody's hypocrisy, such as advocating polygamy while functionally living monogamously with Robyn. 16. Yet, some critics argue that Christine herself exhibited problematic traits, including gaslighting Mary Brown during earlier seasons. 16. Ben's defense sidesteps these complexities, focusing instead on Kody's role as the primary antagonist. This dichotomy highlights the show's central tension, the struggle to reconcile individual accountability with the inherent challenges of plural marriage. Broader family dynamics, loyalty and betrayal. Ben's rebuke also illuminates the shifting alliances within the Brown family. While Kody's relationships with his children and extended family have frayed, Ben's loyalty to Christine and the ex-wives underscores a generational divide. Younger family members, including Kody's children, have increasingly sided with the ex-wives, criticizing Kody's authoritarianism and favoritism. For instance, Kody's estranged son Garrison Brown publicly clashed with him over COVID-19 rules, while daughter Gwendolyn Brown has openly supported Christine's decision to leave. 14. This divide is further complicated by financial disputes, such as the unresolved ownership of the Coyote Pass property in Flagstaff, Arizona. Christine and Janelle's demands for fair asset division have been met with resistance from Kody, who accused them of greed, a charge Ben and others view as another example of his deflection. 14. The family's inability to reconcile these issues reflects a broader collapse of trust, with Ben's criticism serving as a catalyst for public accountability.